Zuyama kwaba about the POG political media. So said the Danny and yet to say oh my Ghana political headlines and answer political issues nibi and I yes it be a bo a buy up so I also see international the rappers from my Ghana POG political media so not just say almost so who the echo and the air ban I'm sure so subscribe to POG media and the class for another subscription na me kaso na me to aso a say a year jumedi is ubetimi slide into the comment section and I was waiting me edit komo say the jumedi no and so betimi interactive na ye bo e the rhymes manager say ye bo e the yani e the ache the national service akache ache say corruption and also itimi cause so the NDC aban and so etu ọmụ si wọ sọ mmehwẹ na saa nkọfukuo yɛ akatahyehyɛ ne porɔyɛ ɛbɔn wɔn ho no ɛwɔ aban dadaa nim no mmehwɛ no deɛ ɔmɛgyina mmara no mu nam so akɔte the oral team a kyerɛ sɛ operation recover all loot a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nso ɛhyɛ aseɛ na ɔmo bɔ ɔmo adwuma paa gada more evidence ɛde fa corruption a no nso etimi happen in the past government no na wei na oral finance no na kyerɛ sɛ NSS wɔ na kyerɛ sɛ sika so atumi afa nkɔfoɔ nsa ase anya asɛm ketewa ɛma me ne wo kasa yi ɔmo nso saa nkɔfokuo yi ɔmo nso case ɛda attorney general ɛna so akyerɛ sɛ ɔno nso ɛrehwɛ de nneɛma atoto yie sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɔde saa nkɔfokuo yi nso ɛbɛtumi akɔgyina court in the coming days na issues asa pɔpi up na ano ada kyerɛ sɛ over 10,000 names ghost names as I PM no na kyerɛ sɛ nhwehwɛ mu kyerɛ sɛ saa edin nkora mɔtɔfoɔ a kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nso edin etimi apim ɛwɔ NSS scheme no so a na kyerɛ sɛ saa nkɔfoɔ kuro no anaasɛ nkora no saa sika pudu na nke betimi nso akɔ saa nkɔfoɔ kuro yi ɔmo account mu na wei na SPD attorney general ɛma no nso ɛde nsɛm biara to dwa ɛfa gift G.Owaré ho ɛne other personnels a na ɔmo nso bɔn saa scandal yi so yamma ɛsɛ bɛgye ne abɔ de rasa issue ndase.
This another story yɛn nyinaa also yɛ mɛ nikon NSS National Service Authority deɛ na esi wɔ hɔ yɛsi MPP for wɔ so no ɛndɛ nipa a ɔyɛ head of National Service service no wakasa. Now National Service Authority audit discovered almost 1,000 babies under age 1 on its payroll. Acting Director General Ruth Sedo. Yes, National Service Authority for say, omuye audit no. Di oma be hunene say, enkwara toto fefe a omundi infie baako. Payroll no, National Service Authority for payroll no. Enkwara beye empem baako, empem 1,000 under 1-year-old kids. And omudi gum ewrate nyankopɔ. How? NPP for adiomuja eto homa NDC no. National service no. Babies under 1-year-old in Kwamudi 7 months, 8 months. Into omo national service na ye Ghana card momo. Ya won kora na MPP for no wa. Ye kwa national card no ID national ID no. Omo nyew. No mo de makwa national service card. Na ye de oma to payroll so. Chairman ba, assistant treasurer, Akuffo nananom inti ende oko NSS ana NSS for na National Service Authority a omo nipa nko 1,000 enkwara nko 1,000 omo ndu 1 year omo nyina di da payroll so yeti omo kabosumi bia for 8 years. Meno ka say enkwara na di 8 years inti ye calculation na enkwara no wosika chan wo teacher ni na wa kyera de and Akuffo 8 years no. Wona sinina na oko strike back and forth say abantua woka na omuntua no and the omumba omudi less than 1 year yetua omuka chen. And you tell me say 4 years and dollar na could do 12 nti entuma Bawumia mama bodam Kennedy Japan wo ho yemfa gan and last me busam say mo pe power mo de ye den Bawumia wo de tumi ne ye den Kennedy wo de tumi ye den mo de ye den MPP. What do you need power for? You have still not told us. MPP, no, this is the NPP. 1,000. Pole in Kuran 1,000. Amundi 1 year. Omunina di wo jisika. Salaries. 4,000 Ghana. 8,000 Ghana, 7,000 Ghana. Bosumi biya ya just kind of masankwara. And the investigations, they are still ongoing. Now, National Scholarship Secretariat credit say National Service Secretariat, the Akoso Huni.
Document, we made the Bema Wakai, but Opecrana started kind free, we confirm. Okay. But I was a scholarship document. Okay,
Scholarship Secretariat. To whom it may be concerned, the Consular, UK Visa and Immigration Home Office, DSM, Madam Sponsorship Letter. Peter Mensah, and about 1986, there's a time I won. Ghanaian passport number, blah 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 blah. Gifty, Efia or Mensah.
Oh, they can't call. Nana can't call.
All right. We confirm that Peter Mensah has been awarded a financial scholarship by Ghana Scholarship Secretariat to study LLM law at the Brunel University, London, United Kingdom, which commenced on January 2022. The scholarship covers Peter Mensah and his dependent listed above, and it covers all students' tuition fees of 17,875 and living expenses of 16,008 per annum. It also covers his dependents, Gifty Efia or Mensah spouse, living expenses of 8,160 thousand pounds, 8,160 pounds. Invoices and financial.
Okay, signed by who?
Kingsley Agyemang, Registrar of Scholarship.
Tinana Jantwa. Oh, the near this can. After my intro, Peter Mensah, G.Owaré, Ayíní, Deputy
National Service
Director or National Service, and I said, who bars me?
Yeah.
Omunikum and your friend Peter Mensah.
Okay.
Now the mere fact say Peter Mensah has been awarded scholarship. So on concourse na LLM will Brunel Nintino. Yes, scholarship secretary the Abansika. Sans was sponsor na yiri aye G.Owaré wunim no. Yeah, the Sansikano SS sponsor which is 8,160 pounds. Convert Akuffo, convert the money.
Na 8,000
Peter Mensah took one kusunya na e was say na yire G.Owaré Mensah join and said they be awarding no obetumi ase so. How?
Nti aban na etuanika.
Na da wu ye, wona ya committee secretariat ni say ye betua 8,000 pounds asa ma G.Owaré because o kan kunu ne nako. Ni kunu na nya scholarship.
Date na ye date. 2022. That's not pounds in your best.
How?
Really?
And the memos in Naka, what we are now, maybe memos for approval of the money to be paid. ACA
gives you Owari, Peter Owari Mensah.
Peter Mensah, omu ticketing, any omu ticket cry scholarship secretariat in the toy.
Really?
Figures in a 48,700. Yes, 48,000.
From say all qua. Yebemano say stipend.
Yes, they take it crow they joining the kuno scholarship secretariat in TI. Bonibe na scholarship secretariat ai. Na students ankasate ho. Yemtia omu tuition, yemtia omu stipend. Na omu threatening demonstration, but yasua obini na busu 40 said ye American lottery program.
Wow.
Where just a tip of it.
So the preamble and say and yes son was secretary.
They be just say munya botrema attorney general. Political prosecution, it takes time, but it works. Things you are going to uncover. Say court every key court ibabi. Nyoma mo betin wo Ghana no. And I'm telling the attorney general, Ghana for Philly say you are slowing down. I just said the way they want prosecutions to happen. I know you really want the best. You don't ever want to enter court and lose a case. It is also right. But we expect you say, these are things that we expect, say, a little bit of the agency. Because these things are difficult to consume. These are difficult stuff to consume. And I agree with Fifi Kweti when he said, say, more NDC, more lawyers are. more intervening Akroma, we are going to mention all of you, your names, and I support the General Secretary. Because Ghana fought to Obama NDC to come and prosecute. That is the main reason. They know NDC will deliver. They know John Mahama, they can trust him. They know when it comes to infrastructure, John Mahama will do it. They know NDC will do the economy well. They will fix it. But the main reason Ghana fought to Obama NDC is they want to set an example. Some people need to pay for the sins they've merited on Ghanaians for 8 years. And as much as we want the Attorney General to win cases, prosecute, we have all the patience, but Attorney General to show some sense of urgency. Because and Attorney General, we are going to start putting the hit on you. I am following up, and I am going to make sure I get names to let Ghanaians know John Mahama who are interfering in prosecution, who are being the middlemen. They don't want their friends. Massa, if you are in the NDC, now our friend, our MPP, tell your friend, say, Jimmy Crow NDC in Ubeko jail. This boy now, or what? There's this boy I know a presidency. Ni kote ni tego se kwasiampe yibino. Sa boy no wabokro no, and I know NDC phobia. My imagine say they are going to shield that criminal. Charles ni kote tego se den sa ewi no. Na me I am quiet because I am gathering something. Adibia meye no. The presidency from top to down, everybody will shake. Me, I don't have time for anybody. And I'm not scared of anybody in the government. I respect the president 100%. But nobody should take my respect, say me Jimmy for. And when I strike, the same thing. There are people, I know more Jubilee House. We have people in this government who are protecting them because when they were in power, they were giving those people favors. Me, I don't care about your favors. And the day I was strike, ni tego said the end the crusty boy been the siashi crowd.
Sound like G.Owaré Media, ambitious over your pro like that's all subscribe to your POG political media so and temper need you class now was waiting me subscribe to POG Media and say about Ghana authentic political headlines a POG Media so pay and also sabet me aka and temper so ebe highway so no POG so now sabe kana no hu de echo na ensema Kevin Taylor e dey to je kamia ko yeze ye gifty or worry no na chese yesika na chese finance no na nikunu enso ye involve and she ya court nsensem no say case no omotimi opin ase e court nikunu no so betimi afisi eye mra na chese no so enyasem keto ameze beto so na eti issues no with us
sa kwasiasa na tama na MPP wo power otumi fu plane 24 hours na waba Germany na waba num jot kwasiasa no na waba num jot abedi jantrafo na wasafa plane ko Ghana. And these people are being protected by the NDC because they are going to give information to NDC for nobody fucking cares about their information. Nobody is going to protect anybody. And yet the same thing, Akuffo for some cancer, by your inbox him, they talk to us that he has information on Kennedy Japan. Kwasia, Akuffo for some cancer. Me start here, me journalist now. Nipa finsa no, a dirty fool like that. Now when you Kennedy wants some, I mean how they blame me. Oh, you saying I'm starting Juma way. Now, Kwasia like you have the nerve, like Kennedy will say, to come in my inbox to say, you want to give me information on Kennedy. Kwasia already Bawumia chino mena Mosca. Mokotna neta will say NCA idea muwie sika Kwasia for. Not so dirty boy when who fee way you want to breach protocol. Now who person will infiltrate me production team. Who Akuffo for some cancer. Nipa finsa no. Wo tantanta wa no sa wo. Politics na ye tantra. Akuffo for some cancer wa no sa wo ba. Wo nyenya se afia be gina ka say I have information on Kennedy. I will show you people the email. Kwasia say. And we sit in Ghana and we entertaining this nonsense. Motiti MPP nim Jimmy, and I've been quiet on that boy because I have what I know what I want to do. That's when we saw TV so can kwasa sem. As TV so can kwasa sem. Na mo MPP for mo Jimmy ntra. Sa boy so na poison call for party no sa kwasa for ways we. MPP for mo Jimmy ntra. Sa Jimmy for we mo edidi Bawumia echi. These sellouts, these criminals who take money to do things. Now, I'm going to show you another thing. This is one story. It's also very important to say you become one some. Oh, the AC. And this is about power be na Ghana for students in your problem, yeah? Oh, scholarship sika the omdi oh, national service for sika the omdi Ghanaian medical students in Cuba appealed to President Mahama for intervention after 17 months without stipends and 5 years without book allowance. And the MPP for 5 years, almost the same Akuffo could go abroad scholarship, book allowance go momubi. Kingsley Agyman muji sikana no mudi. Yati ha and I'm here a whole show on Kingsley Agyman. Kingsley Agyman, APAC, NDC for APAC. I contacted APAC directly through Sami Jemfi, and I'm catching APAC say, you are on the education committee in opposition. You APAC, take charge and make sure Kingsley Agyman. This matter, APAC can't kwasi asem chireme. Tete parliament din kwasi asem. I will come to you. That man had a friend APAC, you know. When I did the Kingsley Agyman scholarship secretariat scandal, I contacted Sami Jemfi. I gave every document to Sami Jemfi and told him, give it to APAC. He is on the education committee. APAC catches Sami Jemfi say, me, I don't know what I'm talking about. We did everything possible for you people to get power. We gave you small power, you are fooling. Now what is the parliament? Because Obida to Abamamo. You people have no idea what is coming. APAC on and I'm holding. You people should ask him. No, the education committee, so he could not raise this matter. Credibility ben APAC war. That man called APAC. What credibility does he have? I have the conversation, the text message Sami Jemfi sent back to me. Or no one text message Sami Jemfi forwarded it to me. Nonsense. Now people were working so hard to get people like you into office. You APAC. I mean, you people don't know the Amedeba. Now you see the story. BEC. I mean, you'll be a respect to, and I don't need anybody. Me here MPBA madam. I don't care. Now, GES to probe alleged malpractice in 2025 BEC. And the Yenayati BEC problems are ediaba. Yenina yehundi echo. Examination malpractice. Inquire about beye. 16 year arrest yomo. Invigilators bear 12. Now, WAEC, they are struggling to handle the malpractice and the air coso. And it is simple. We as Africans and especially as Ghanaians, we need to come to that realization, say, baby, you do know, this kind of putting kids in a room to write exams 1 week is not working. We are doing these kids more harm. In fact, the way it is set up, you know, what it does is say, it even encourages these kids to want to steal, to want to cheat in exams. It's about time we came to that realization, say, this idea of BEC exams, WASI, we need to start having alternatives. Because the people who even championed Danado Danko Akuffo's free SHS, no, they have never believed in BECE. Yeah. You know the reason why? They have never believed in BECE. You see somebody like Professor Adai, he sat on radio, or catch a Ghana for say, I don't trust BECE. My school stopped using it for admission. This was a guy who was telling the whole Ghana, free SHS, free SHS. The question here is, say what should BEC and send we refer free SHS. So if this guy says he does not trust BEC, then how was he expecting free SHS and the Akuffo to be proper? On say on our school, but also on BEC results in two. So what he does is he does interviews and also our one special entrance exams are or man call for tro and send our G.Owaré school ho. The school no so SS. Into what he does and they say, Sir Adena O preacher say free SHS and the Akuffo, everybody free SHS. No, he did not believe in the primary factor because if the BEC they don't get it right, they can never get it right at SS. And I say senior high school. Into Nkofo, they are the guys who were pushing the Akuffo do free education, do free education. A brother 2015, John Mahama said we should do it progressively free. Send you bet to me and making sure that the quality is sustained. The reason why this guy says he does not trust BEC, and they say he knows to say Omamura SS no, the quality is not better. But why was he advocating say Akuffo for free SHS Mbra now? Abrana John Mahama and Professor Nano Pokwajiman in 2015, they were saying we should slow down, we should build enough infrastructure, we should make sure we maintain the quality. Kwasi Afoika said no. We need free education now. But deep down, his own school, he didn't accept BEC. You know why? Because they know, say, the system now produce BEC, you know, it is not done right. But he was saying free SHS now. Now, I want us to understand as a nation, say, BEC is not going to work for us. SSC is not going to work for us. We need to sit down and really look at examination in Ghana. Because in this modern day, 2025, your AI, kids have access to phones. They have different ways of communicating. You can never stop examination or practice. Cheating in examinations, you can't stop it. On say, suddenly, BEC in SSC, you know, the level of malpractice, you know, people are shocked. You are thinking, say, WAEC cannot do their job. It is not WAEC. WAEC cannot stand the level of technology. People are adapting to cheat in examinations. WAEC does not have that sophistication to stop it. WAEC is manually trying to stop technology, which is very difficult. If we are not careful, we will end up destroying our education more. Now, I believe that the cumulative assessment of students, you know, is the best way. The same way we all came together and said, the NDC government should cancel teacher licensure exams because teachers are supposed to be graded on cumulation, on assessments, not one exams. Now, we need to let these kids understand, say, we will not choose one day for you to go and write all the maths you have learnt and say you have passed. So when you get the opportunity to cheat, you have passed. The person who gets the opportunity, that person has morally or not fit to write. Now when to me and try that person, when pass master, he's done. One pass science, he's done. We need to go back to the assessment, cumulative assessment form of education. We need to take out this nonsense of final exams. We need to take out this nonsense of SSC. We need to let the kids stay in class and understand, say, the number of
That's it. So come home. Na ebo ediraji media. Say POG Media. The Ghana authentic political headlines. POG personal. Also beti me akane kane. No who the echo and the air bandinara. Now make sure some subscribers to line the echo. So I better drop subscription. Now beti me so abo edira the comment section on our waiting me so edi inkomo ho na yebabe. Mao mo say the bear media no. And so ebe interactive. Na me that's it. So Jibre edema POG besashia.